Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Astrology Chat for October 8th, 2023. The keys for today are to focus on achieving your goals and achieving the levels of development and recognition that you want. First for yourself, and then by natural extension with other people. And if you focus on refining yourself and not getting into pushing matches and not feeling like you need to assert control over other people to prove your dominance, then it's actually going to be a really good day. For people who choose to not do that, there's a lot of hotness in the air. And I say this because we have the moon in Leo. This is a house of the sun. And this is where you want to be center stage. This is the house of children, of creativity, of royalty, of where you are putting on and walking and earning the crown that you are wearing. Now, we have a very interesting aspect of Mars squaring Pluto today, and it's going to perfect later this evening and be building up all day. And so this is an energy that can go one of two ways, right? If you are using your ability to refine your actions with other people so that you are getting what you want without being a jerk and playing in power games or using your actions in a way to feed your subconscious unhealed ego, then it's going to be cool. But if you do that, then you're definitely going to get pushback because remember, everybody is going through this lesson of asserting their boundaries and asserting their worth and not letting themselves get rolled over. And so that's why it can be a really delicate balance of like doing what you need to do for you to accomplish your goals, but don't do it in a sense of like you're power grabbing. This is the kind of situation where people want to just like go onto full stage war to show their dominance to possibly avoid the consequences of some of their shadier and less ethical actions, right? It's kind of like a look over here energy, don't look over here. And this is where you're going to be challenged to be the person who is like, okay, I could fight with you, but the time that I'm fighting with you, I could actually be doing work to achieve my actual goals, which are not really dependent on if somebody else approves or not, right? This is why we're having this whole like internal value, internal centering, internal focus, and then discipline energy that's going throughout the skies consistently in one way or another. And this is amplified by the fact that we also have the moon square Jupiter. And so this can be a really good energy, right? Where you have expansion and where you get along with people easily. But also when you're not really rocking with the Jupiter energy wisely or ethically, it can lead to scandal and going too far. And so I would say the word of the day is moderation. And the other word would be balance, right? You can enjoy, you can drive, you can push, you can be focused, but you don't have to do that at the expense of other people. Right? If your win requires you to be unethical, you didn't really win, you stole. And I'm just going to be really blunt about that. We also have the moon making a sextile to Mercury. So words are quick, for better or for worse. Words are quick. They can be really beautiful or they can be really damaging. They can be very passionate and inspiring, or they can be very cynical and in the cut. Remember, this is Mercury that is with Venus, right? So there's an ability to convince people of things, and if you do not hold on to your own mores or do your own research, you can easily get caught up in other people's like dogmatic ego rides, especially if you're not focusing on your own thing. And there is a tension with Neptune that also leads to the fact that there can be kind of like illusions and delusions. So don't just jump on the bandwagon, right? Like there's a part of today that's saying like, keep your head down, focus on what you need to focus on, do what you need to do, and don't get caught in the fray of other people's ego battles, and make sure you're not engaging in one of your own. And then this evening we have Venus moving into Virgo, and this is going to be there until I believe about November 8th. And so Venus in Virgo is very discerning. She's very picky. She's very mindful. She's very detail oriented. This is not a Virgo that just like wants to feel or wants to have to have. She wants to make sure she has the best quality. So, hone in on that energy of Venus moving into Virgo to learn and apply the lessons that you've been learning over the summer on a deeper level, and to make sure that you're pursuing your goal and not being a pawn in somebody else's game. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow.